Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna try something new and we're gonna be reviewing this right here. This is the Potinsic Atom first generation. I got this about a year ago and I'm gonna be doing my 1 year review. I know I did post, I don't know, none of you guys probably saw it, but I did post that I'd be coming out with it on Monday. However, I was a little sick, and I still am. You guys can probably hear me. But yeah, let's see what's in here. I mean, I already know what's in here. It's already open, but from your perspective, when you get this brand new, this is the Fly More combo kit. So if you did get this, this is what you'd have inside the box. All right, so we got our controller. It's pretty nice controller. We got our batteries. We got our drone, our charger, another USB, and then here in this package, if I can open it up, we have 16 extra propellers. We have a screw and a screwdriver, and then we have our connections for the controller. All right, we'll get a more deep dive on this in a minute. I do want to say it did come with 2 stickers. However, I put mine on my dirt bike, and then it also has the instruction manuals, and it came in a box. So however, those I did not need. My instruction manuals are not with me at the moment, but yeah. Starting off with this case here. This case is pretty good. It'll get you through the rough spots that you might have. It's not the most durable case. It's very it's not I would say just be careful with it. It'll get you through your everyday life, but if you're going hiking or you're going somewhere where you might think you're gonna need to upgrade your pack, you probably should upgrade this. There's a bunch of people on Amazon selling much stronger cases than this. However, I just kept my original one. I like it. Here you have one nice little tight pocket here. This is enough to fit your phone and a few other accessories and maybe some cables. I have something in here for one of my preview remotes. We have a few mesh kind of pockets here. They're very, very tight, so it's gonna be really hard to actually put anything in there really. I put a few wipes in there to clean my camera and stuff like that. You do get this separately, so you can take this off if you want. It's just a little shoulder strap to help you guys carry things. A lot easier than having to hold it during some times that it might be difficult to hold it normally. Inside you get these 4 pockets. This one has a Velcro little tab or a protector just to close your drone in there so it's nice and protected. You got some paddings all over here to keep it separate. Then you have another mesh pocket here. This one's really nice. You can actually fit quite a few things in here. A really nice zipper. I like it. Then of course this does zip up and things like that. So yeah, that's about it for the case here. Let's get this to the side. All right, let's look at these little connectors here. These are the connectors that would go with the controller to connect to your phone. You got a USB-C, USB micro, and you also have a USB Lightning. So there's that there. Then you have the screws, instructions, warnings, just how to put them on correctly. And then you have these 16 propellers. Keep in mind, all these things you will not get unless you get the Fly More combo. Then you have your USB-C for your controller, just to plug in while you're charging your batteries. You have this charger here, and you also have this charging pack. Now, does come with 3 batteries. I do want to note on this charger, you can charge all 3 of these batteries when paired up with this fast charger in less than 60 minutes, and you get around an hour and 30 minutes of flight time altogether. That's pretty awesome. About these batteries, let's take one out and check it out. So these here, these are going to be 2,230 milliamp batteries. So that'll give you around 32 minutes of flight time. However, that's what they noted. I only got 20 to 25 minutes on charge, so I was getting more of like an hour altogether instead of an hour and 30 minutes. What else is there? So yeah, that's about it. If you do want to charge this by itself, you have a USB-C here and then a little red indicator under that 3, if you guys can see that. I just have a few stickers on there just to kind of keep which is which battery, which one am I using more, and things like that. I think total I've only used this drone for about maybe 30 times, so really not that much, maybe a little more over the year. But yeah, then we have, actually, let's talk about this more first. All right, this controller here, let's take a look on the outside. We have the propellers. Oh my bad. We have the, what do you call these? The antennas. They just fold down, fold back up. It's pretty nice. This thing opens up to put your phone in between, and then you hook one of these USB connectors to the bottom of here, and you'd plug in the other one in your phone. For the joysticks, if you might be wondering where those are, they are going to be in here. You just unplug them, or on whatever, and then you just screw them on here like so, and now you have a full working joystick here. I'm going to put this back though. Let's see what else we got. We have our on button, so makes a little beep, and then when you turn it off, another beep. So that'll also be your indicators for your battery. Let's see, we have a charger, or we got a camera button up here, and a record button, and then we also have a zoom, or we have an up and down for the gimbal to control what degree you want your gimbal at. Also it has, let's look here, it has a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. That's pretty good. That'll get you around 3 flights. So that's pretty good. One con about this is, even though they put like rubber on here so it stays in between, they actually will fall out. As long as you have it in the case, it'll just fall out into the case. So for those of you who don't have one, I recommend you guys getting one so you don't lose these. Good thing though, if you do lose them, they're only like $5 to $7 on Amazon. Good thing we can't actually get a replacement from the sellers. Let's talk about these specs on here. You get a 720p transmission with this, so not the best, but it will definitely be enough. It's rechargeable. You get about, like I said, 2 hours. For me, I kind of got like 3 flight times, so more like an hour and a half. What else do we got? One thing is it does use Potinsic 3.0 2.4 gigahertz system, which is awesome. Also, the distance you can have when paired up to the drone, you can get about 6 kilometers, which is pretty good. I believe that's about, I don't know. Hey Siri. Nothing? Nothing? Fine. Oh well. Alright, 6 kilometers, however, how much is 6 kilometers? How many miles is 6 kilometers? Okay, so 6 kilometers is 3.73 miles, which is not what I got at all. I got more around 1.8 miles to like 2 miles, so that's like 12,000 feet. I will be making a video with how far this thing went. But yeah, that's still pretty good for a beginner drone. I'll leave the price up in the corner, and let's get on with the main thing here, the main attraction. So the good thing is what they did, I didn't put this on correctly. What they did include was this strap. I don't usually see this on many drones, probably the cheaper ones, but this strap just really helps. It's very stretchy. It really helps keep the propellers folded and just protects them while they're in the case or out in display and things like that, whatever. Let's get this unfolded. Oh, we're gonna unfold the top ones first. Then the bottom ones, because the top ones actually have this arm here that some kind of like protects it also. But yeah, let's see. We also get this like little case thing here, which is pretty awesome. That will protect your lens, your camera lens here. That says 4K on there. We got a 3-axis gimbal, so that'll do. That's pretty good for the price of this drone. We have like the inside where the battery would go. And keep in mind, this actually does come with a 64 gigabyte, actually it's not in here, a 64 gigabyte Lexus SD card. That's pretty good. On the back here, on the stomach, we got our 4 LED indicators for our battery. They will also flash different colors for certain things you might want to be aware of. Also, we have these 2 sensors that let us know, well, first off, they're ground stabilization, but they also let us know how far we are from the ground. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Let's get with the specs on this. All right, so it is a lightweight foldable drone that weighs under 249 grams, which is pretty good. That way you don't need to have a license or registration with this. It features a 4K 30 frames per second. It would have been awesome to see 4K 60, but the good thing is they did actually fix that on the Atom 2. Like I said, it has a 3-axis gimbal, and also it can stand up to level 5 resistant wind speeds. I don't know if you guys heard me. My cat is doing some things in the closet. Oh, okay. All right, anyways, like I said, level 5 wind speeds, which is crazy. That's around 25 miles an hour, and that'll definitely do with a cheap drone like this. But yeah, guys, that'll be about it, guys, and I'll stop the video here. But before I end the video, let me show you a few pictures and a few videos on how well this drone would be for you guys, but I'll see you in the next video. Oh, one thing to mention, this does have a 12 megapixel camera. It also has visual tracking. Too bad we didn't get AI tracking on this one. This visual tracking is like the older version. Also, it does have like the 6 like the integrated whatever you would call it. It's got circle, spiral, things like that. I don't really remember what they're called, but I'll put that on the corner of the video also. And with that, I'll go show you some videos and pictures with it, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.